Okay, so this is the Sprint6 for Justin P. So the first thing I went ahead and did this week was fix up all of that wonderful stuff in the Centipede node. Basically just fixing all the pointers and general bugs that were there. There's still a couple left just with alignment, just by a couple pixels, but for the most part it's all working and linking and destroying properly, so that's good. So I'll get any little bug that's, no pun intended, this next week. So this change body to head function was what most of the work went into. It's this gigantic, ugly, if-else pointer mess that I will get back to refactoring later if time permits. So that was the first part of what I did. Then the second part was putting in factories for most of the critters. So I've got one for the spider, the scorpion, and the flea. They're pretty much exactly the same, very similar to how the bullet works as well. The recycling and everything works on all of them. So I'll show that in just a second when I get the game up and running. So I'll go on the next side of those guys. Then I had the wave manager. Let me remember. So this guy is set up as a singleton. I've got this one will be pulling from the text file. So right now I have these test variables in here. That's just so I can test that everything is working properly. It is able to parse through the text file and read it in a intelligent manner. The only problem is that for some reason when I call the instance, it's coming back and creating an endless while loop because for some reason the pointer has been deleted somehow. So I'll have to come back and fix that in the next couple days here. But once I get that sorted out, all of the code that I have in here should technically work with pulling the variables out of the text document and setting them. So that's what this guy is doing right here in the wave manager. And then let's see, yeah, this is just the CPP for it. So just parsing the text file. It gets stuck right here on this line with creating an endless for loop. But like I said, I'll end up coming back to this and fixing it. So on the next part here, this is the game manager or level manager that's responsible for spawning the correct critters. So the only one that's actually working as intended right now is the spider. I just got this one up and running for just to have the proper structure in place, and then I can go back and fill in the scorpion. I wanted to have the parsing done before I finished all this, but at least for right now it'll just spawn one of them and everything should be all set. And then I'll come back in and fill this in the next few days just to get the rest of this filled out. So that's pretty much all the game manager is doing. And then also I got the flyweight pattern in, and then showing the score. I don't have the high score or anything in yet, but I have it where you shoot a mushroom and the mushroom will make the score go up and show on screen. So I'll go ahead and do that real quick just to show you what I got. And then the score is up in the top left. You can see as I shoot these. So I did a little bit of fixing the spider too. He's still like on rails, but he doesn't move backwards anymore, so I'll get around to making him proper. As you can see, the movement of the centipede is a little better. There's still a little bit of an offset problem, but at least they are just connecting, looking halfway decent here with the centipede pieces. I still need to get the mushroom spawning to work. It technically does work, but the problem is they all spawn in the top left corner, so I just have to look into that with a little bug and get that to work properly. So I think that's pretty much it for the most part. Don't think I'm forgetting anything. So thank you for watching.